Hello, this is your friendly neighborhood Dr. Jimmy128, and I'm going to be bringing to you a 1 versus 1 between MskiJabito and inFiRoz, or inFiRoz, that's short for Infinity, Clan Infinity, and Clan Mineski. A little bit about these two players. These are both in the top 200 of the Southeast Asian servers. inFiRoz currently ranked 9th, and Jabito or Jabi, every Pinoy's hero, is currently ranked 3rd on the Asian servers. I apologize. I'm very excited for these games. I have not seen these games. Jabito has just sent me a replay pack, and I am going to nerd out on all these high level Grandmaster replays. Hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, so Jabito here spawning in the southeastern corner of the map, and inFiRoz on the northwestern. Yes, I finally have my directions. Anyways, it's gonna be on Tall Dream Altar. As many of you guys know, this map is actually being used on the GSL, and I am not exactly sure if this is a ladder match. This is most probably a ladder match. I mean, they're red and blue, and I believe the GSL maps have now been incorporated into the ladder map pool. It looks like Jabito is grabbing his spawning pool on 15. He should be getting his extractor as soon as he can afford it. Should he be getting his extractor, or is he going for the expansion? Doesn't look like he's going for an expansion right now. He does get the extractor at 16. And the Roz here looking to wall off, going to forge fast expand, a build that wasn't really seen much in the beta, but because with the introduction Jabito, because with the introduction of these new larger macro oriented GSL maps, we are now seeing more forge fast expands, more turn fast expands, 16 nexus, 14 nexus, 15 any resource collecting building from Terran Enzek. And it looks like we have a nice triangle patrol here for the probe to delay this expansion as much as possible. The drone is gonna get his first kill and build a hatchery. What a life. And so Jabito's expansion is going to be slightly delayed by about 75 minerals, which is pretty much fine. Looking at the production tab, a queen coming out, 2 more drones. So the expansion for our Protoss player is going to come out slightly faster. Very nice wall up here. We should be seeing another building, maybe a Cybernetics core, and then there should be a little space for stalkers and whatever units to pass on by. So very nice play here from inFiRoz. So these are 2 extremely high level players. Jabito, one of the pride of the Filipinos. I don't know what's with this Filipino pride, but anyways, he's a very good Pinoy player. Great! I don't know much about Roz though. It's only now that I've been, looking into casting these absolutely high level Southeast Asian games. Southeast Asian games, isn't that like Olympics for Southeast Asia? Anyways, yes, looks like the expansion is now coming up. Chrono Boost being used. Right now, Roz is trying to fully saturate his main before he can create any probes for his expansion. Looks like the Cyber Core is now on. It's now being built, the second gateway. Also being warped in. Zergling speed coming up for Jabito. Here comes the drone transfer. Looking at the income tab, Jabito is slightly behind by 3 harvesters, though he should be catching up now that this expansion has started to kick in. The second queen there, going to vomit. It looks like we have a nice creep tumor, so the creep highway has now been connected for both Zerg bases. We have a Zealot here. So very nice here for you Protoss players. If you want to forge fast expand on this map, you can happily do so with 2 gateways and a forge and a Zealot with a couple of cannons for backup. Just like we're going to be in for a long macro game. I have not seen these replays at all, so I apologize if I might not know what to say right away. Just like Jabito's pulled off all mining from his gas, he's looking to get as many minerals as he possibly can. And as you can see, he is getting over 1,000 minerals per minute. thousand, 1100, 1100, 1100 minerals per minute. That's spiking up to around 1200. So looking at the production tab, yeah, there's not many army units in the game yet. It's like, and Fraps is not cooperating. My apologies. It looks like the creep highway. I mean, the creep spread is doing pretty good. We're at about 7 minutes into the game. Looks like Jabito now has a bunch of Zerglings here looking to try and apply some pressure to the Protoss base. However, that this wall off will easily and handily hold that off. The warp gate is now about to be researched. We have 2 more gateways here for our Protoss player. He might go ahead and go for a 6 gate or 5 gate push with +1 attack. So it could be a timing push. I do not know. However, I'm not seeing any more production. I mean, any other buildings here for Jabito. He's grabbing his 3rd expansion now. Looks like the macro game is going to kick in for our Hero Zerg player if this expansion is left unchecked. Oh, now about Tal'Drim Altar, there are only basically 2 pathways that you really have to guard. It's just this one here, and of course this one right here. So these are 2 ways that you can attack your opponent. However, if you do attack here, if you attack the 3rd first, you will have quite a pretty good access here to the to the natural and the main base. However, you may have to go through this choke first. So yes, there have been a lot of battles, epic battles that have occurred on this map. It looks like Jabito now looking to get a lot of map control here with these Zerglings on the Tal'Drim Altar. So he can basically see everything that passes through the center, and he does know that he has nothing to worry about. It's like he's just poking up the front, trying to see the army composition of our Zerg player, and that is a lot of sentries. That is 11 sentries for our Protoss player, and he's just massing up the energy. A sentry can do about 4 force fields. That's 50 times 4. That's 200 energy. So this is gonna be a lot of force fields, a lot of guardian shields, and if he does choose to research hallucination, a lot of hallucinations as well. Looks like the Zergling here just to check if the Protoss player would be going for the 3rd expansion. Jabito's 3rd base is now up. Looking at the income tab, the Zerg is ahead by 10 harvesters. Jabito's expansion is fully saturated. So is his main. Now he's looking to saturate his 3rd expansion, and the income for the Zerg will steadily kick in. However, I'm not exactly sure about his tech path. Looks like he is getting an infestation pit, so he made the Watch Warren. Jabito made a Watch Warren and is now researching a pathogen glands to increase the energy of the infestors, which they have received quite a nice buff with their fungal growth. It does more damage over a lesser amount of time, but the damage definitely helps, especially against these Protoss balls. However, you would need to keep the Protoss trapped in fungal growth for like 2 or 3 rounds of volleys of fungal growth, or else if you just use the fungal growth and you back away, they can just regenerate the shields, no problem. So it's like we have a hallucinated Phoenix here for Roz, just scouting, just checking out what is going on. He does see the infestation pit, he does see the Roche Warren, and I'm sure he did see the infestation pit move, meaning it's either the pathogen glands or the neuroparasite research. So he's pushing out with his force of stalkers, sentries, and currently Jabito only has only has Zerglings here and about 6 infestors. These couple nicely placed force fields can take care of the Zerglings, no problem. But we have 81 Zerglings on the map, and looks like he's trying to chase them away. He's trying to chase the Protoss army. However, nice little pullback from Jabito, trying to dodge the force field. However, some Zerglings are able to get in the force fields. We do have some fungal growths here on the sentries and stalkers. A lot of sentries are going down. The Zerglings are trying to surround the stalkers right over here, though we have a lot of force fields on this map, so on this side, preventing any Zerglings from coming. However, there are too many Zerglings. Jabito is just overrunning the Protoss army with Zerglings. So that is how you defeat a Protoss army with just Zerglings and Infestors. The fungal growth keeping the Protoss army in place, preventing them from running away. Looks like Jabito is in good position right here. He may be able to push here, but no. Instead, decides to go for the cannons here on the expansion. This might be a bad idea. He's going to lose all these Zerglings. These Zealots will take care of Zerglings, no problem. Good decision making there by running away. But pretty nice wall off here by Roz. The Zerglings are not able to get the full. They're not able to attack from as many angles as they would want. However, the Infestors here using Fungal Growth on the Zealots. All the Zealots are going to die. 3 cannons go down. However, the Infestors. The Infestors are going to die. No burrow here, so. Oh, Jabito does have burrow. There you go. Finally deciding to burrow and run away with the Infestors. No observer there to spot that. So, yeah. It was a very intense engagement, right? They're going to the production tab. Looks like the hive is on the way, and we have Neuroparasite going to be researched by Jabito. I wonder what he's going to use that for. He may be expecting Templar. He may be expecting Colossi. Well, judging by this robotics, we might be seeing some Colossi right now. However, this is 3. Oh, actually, Jabito just decided to grab his 4th base, so he should be just fine in the economy. As a Zerg player, you would want to be up an expansion or up a base. And Jabito is able to spot it. Oh no, these stalkers are not were fungal growth and they cannot run away. However, here come the Zerglings. The Zerglings are trying to surround the Protoss units. The fungal growth being puked onto the Protoss, but the Zerglings are able to clean up house, no problem. Here come the Zerglings. They are going to wipe out all the Zealots. However, one Zealot can kill about 4 to 5 Zerglings. However, these Zerglings are 1-1. They do have the armor upgrade. It looks like the fungal growth and these probes can spell disaster. Is there enough room for fungal growth? Fungal growth, the probes, no, he decides to throw in infested Terrans. The infested Terrans are here. They're going to clean up just about everything. The probes here are going down for Roz. And these infested Terrans are going to town. He is able to snipe out the third base of our Protoss player. These gateways are absolutely useless. We have extended thermal lance here being researched, and we have an ultralisk cavern on the way. However, we are not seeing any Colossi. Oh, we do have one Colossi right here, but looking at the units tab, we only have a Colossi and 2 Zealots and 44 probes for our Protoss player. Jabito is in commanding position. His 4th expansion is now just about to kick in, and he has now contained the Protoss into 2, leaving him on 2 base. 2 base Protoss against 4 base Zerg, not very good. However, Jabito's about to be mined out at his main, but he has all the freedom in the world to expand wherever he wants. And it looks like he's trying to push in here with these Zerglings, but this one Zealot is preventing that from happening. This Colossus can go to town with the Zerglings. However, I'm not sure if Jabito should force the issue. And we have feedback here going down from the Templar. And these Infestors are out of energy. However, we have a lot of Infested Terrans here going into the base. And it looks like they are going to snipe out just about everything. The Colossus trying to do all he can. However, it goes down here. The Zerglings and Infested Terrans. And no more units here for a Protoss player. This looks very bad for us. And this one Colossus is going to be taken out. But before that, Roz GG's. Excellent game here from both players. Very, very high level. That was very, very intense. Jabito showing you the power of the new Infestor and Zerglings. He did have a couple of Ultralisks on the way though. He had about 7 on the way, and he had Chitinous Plating. So he was almost at 3-3. And once these Ultralisks would have spawned, they would be at 5-3. 5 armor and 3 attack. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that game. I'm out of breath. This has been your friendly neighbor, Dr. Jimmy. Gonna get some water. Signing off. Bye bye.